The shelves in our shops are filled with all kinds of garden fertilizers for all varieties of plants, from flowers, bushes, shrubs, fruit and veg crops and lawns. So let's talk about a few, as there is so much choice, but which one is right for your garden? It depends on what you're going to use it for. If you're totally lost, let's start with general all-purpose fertilizer. There are 3 prime chemical elements in mixed fertilizers: nitrogen, phosphorus and potassium. These all help support the plant in different ways. There are complete fertilizers that have equal percentages of nutrients, which are balanced, such as 10-10-10. Basically, they have 10% of each element, with possible other elements added in, such as calcium or iron. Though these fertilizers may boost leafy greens, they may be less effective for fruit or blossoms. So they may not be the perfect answer, but they're a good start if you're not sure what type of fertilizer it is that you need. So always check the packaging. The instructions are always easy to follow, and these are versatile fertilizers. I always think organic is best, but that's a personal choice. My main go-to is fish blood and bone. It is a good soil conditioner, a good general fertiliser, and you can also root dip. It's an organically based powder. The nitrogen in fish encourages strong growth and healthy rich green foliage, whilst giving a slow release of phosphates which promote vigorous root growth. Ideal for all-round use on shrubs, veg, root crops, and a good general purpose plant food with major nutrients that is suitable for most types of flowers and great for fruit and veg. Great to boost nutrients and is long-lasting. One single application can last up to 6 weeks. Easy to use, just sprinkle the granules, fork in well and water thoroughly, but avoid leaves and stems, as this could lead to fertiliser burn. When it comes to the pH level of the soil, fish blood and bone will create a more alkaline soil. The same can be said for sulphate of potash and limestone rock. All of these products are readily available, and plants that benefit from lime are legumes, peas, broad beans, onions, garlic, asparagus and English spinach. Lime reduces the acidity in soil, and fruit trees including apple trees could benefit from the lime for an abundance of fruit. But shrubs to avoid with lime are magnolia, mountain laurel, American holly, azalea, rhododendrons. Do not add lime to sweet potatoes or regular potato crops, also peppers and tomatoes. Potash contains soluble potassium. It improves the overall health of the plant, strengthens the root system and helps disease resistance, increasing yields and helps root veg such as carrots, parsnips and peas and beans, giving them better weight and colour. You can make a homemade fertiliser from hard wood from the firewood. Oak is best, but others work well too. Burn the wood and recover the ashes and add it into the soil. Again, potash is more alkaline, so avoid this on acid-loving plants such as hydrangeas, azaleas and rhododendron. Farmyard manure. Many berries prefer an acidic soil, so avoid lime on plants like blueberries, strawberries, raspberries or grapes. Manure is a more acidic fertiliser, and the type of crops that like it are potatoes, courgettes, pumpkin and marrow. Manure is good for brassicas. Add it into the soil in the autumn, ready for growing next year. Manure can come in pellet form or rotted horse manure compost bought directly from farms, etc. Crops to avoid with manure are carrots, parsnips, radish or swede. It will cause the root to fork. Also, onions don't like it. It's better to spread manure in the fall and winter when prepping the soil, ready to be used the following spring. Manure is a mixture of animal waste including urine, bedding materials. It is rich in nutrients but is best composed before using and aged 6 months if fresh. If you're unsure of the pH of your soil, you can buy testing kits quite cheaply, or you could just buy general compost and either add in an acidic fertiliser or an alkaline fertiliser as needed. Some fertilisers take time to work, so it's best to condition the soil before planting. You can also use some fertilisers in conjunction with another. It's best to always read the labels. All-purpose compost bought from the shop does contain the nutrients that the plants need, but after some weeks this may be depleted and may need a boost. Thanks for watching. I hope this has been helpful.